following the sack. It's third and long here.
Bro. You know, you gonna forever be my nigga. You gonna forever be my nigga, my brother, all that, bro. But
you just need to get off.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
I don't know what to say about. Tonight is not your night.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ready to go.
Green, bitch ass nigga.
Stop leaving me.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down. Try to shake off the interception. Flowers picks it.
Stop playing this shit, you fucking trash. Stop late at night. Get on Xbox and play for the horizon.
for you. When he gets to the sideline,
you better play
his teammates going to check out because you haven't done it before. It's not something that's part of you.
I know he hears you too. I know that.
That dude definitely. I would be so pissed, bro.
Ain't no reason for you to try to catch up. Gonna put my starters in.
From the 16.
Really thought about it. You should take some time, play something else, and talk about it, yeah.
Pick. I see that, Zach.
This nigga stuff, you better not ever have to play against me.
Field goal range, an interception.
I don't know if this is
What this nigga ass,
battled and made
you trying so hard.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 18.
You know Malik is getting off that first game.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The last drive, remember,
I'm done
situation.
That nigga Kyle Murray is fast.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go.
Look at Kyle Murray, man.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
Nail! Get the fuck off the motherfucking court, bitch, you understood.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
That's a motherfucking nail. Get the fuck off my court and turn your game off a bit. Oh my God. Dane is feeling it. Better get the fuck off my court. I don't give a fuck what you do. That's a block. He is so disrespectful, bro. He is toxic, man.
This nigga is trash.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw.
He is
the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Call the timeout.
After the incomplete
Malik,
pass here,
keep in mind that
second
this
and
nigga
10.
is turned right now, bro. Like,
Back to the air on second down. It's Murray.
oh my God, he said he's flat. What was you drinking, Stain? What did you drink, bro?
Right there as he slips by for the sack.
Oh,
Throwing is Murray on third down. Buying time to his left. Murray.
There's something in his liquor.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever
Malik is getting
oh
yeah, ain't nothing he can do.
I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option. Taking care
My
of the
nigga
ball,
swag little Audi, bro. Swag little Audi.
Malik, don't ever step up to me, get off.
And he goes down. That was Patrick Peterson from his quarterback spot whirling in for the sack.
Mac, it's your turn, bro.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a
I'm
big
cool
sack
off
that
of
loses that
2K
kind
for
of
the
yardage.
night, bro.
Not a great start.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first
Damn, I'll be the
half.
whole of
This
them
is
look like
second
that.
and
I got
long.
niggas running from me.
Yeah, bro, man, you feeling it, bro. Can't, bro. Bro, I'm not trying to be on no Malik status right now, bro. That nigga is getting his ass tortured.
So, like, he's not having a good night tonight.
He's not having a good night tonight at all, bro.
It's Wilson.
Niggas don't listen to them, bro. Come get your dog back there.
Malik ain't about to play you again. He's done for the night, bro. Look at all that block, bro. He has some good ass blocking.
There to force the incompletion.
That nigga was literally, bro. Your cousin,
But what an effort
shit.
to get his hand on that
bro.
one. Knock it away. It brings up a fourth down decision.
Mm-hmm.
Here we
I
go.
don't think Malik ever.
Oh, that's it, local.
He's going to walk one
Man,
deep
I wouldn't
left
put it
side
past
here.
him, man.
And this is going to be incomplete.
We don't care about
Boy, a
this
real
game,
head
though.
scratcher there. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Who are these faces?
So here's a 1st and 10
I
at the
need,
38.
bro. Your cousin, bro, has deep. Yeah, he has some good ass blocking, bro.
Handoff out of the
That
pistol
nigga be
to
having
strike.
time.
Dropped at the 35.
Yeah, it's probably- yeah,
able to
it's-
display his agility.
And
but
Drake.
not much
he
room
only
to
sends out
operate.
his receivers. He got
It's a pickup of 3 on the play, but with it, time
Oh,
has
he-
run out
for real?
on the first half of play. So
If
2
you notice
quarters down,
that,
2
you'll notice
remain.
that.
Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Them color rush jerseys, bro. Oh my god.
And he'll take it back
I
to
love
about the
color rush.
19-yard line.
First got
Hell yeah. That nigga Stain said, "I'm out, bro."
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
that's
They have a
it,
chance to
bro.
break our
Yeah,
tie
we
here
got
as we
it.
get a
Yeah,
look
we
at the
got it.
first drive of quarter 3.
This nigga, bro,
And it's such a
knows.
tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
Damn.
What do they have dialed up that'll give
I
them
just
an
saw it.
advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. On 2nd and 15 now. Murray, open man is Kirk, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run going to wind up
Bro, you
netting
should've
him
just kept straight.
33 yards. Murray now on 1st down. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen to Drake.
I'm holding on to this ball
on the
all
second
day.
down
Screen
play.
pass.
This is 3rd
That
and
dump
1.
pass,
Very likely
man.
4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Murray going to throw. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the
Larry
35.
Fitz.
And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Play action. Now it's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Rasheem Green. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe.
Are you gonna play him again?
These offenses can wake up a little
Cool.
bit.
Keep the broadcast going, bro. I'll be right back. I'm about to watch this Disney shit,
to knock
bro.
them back on their heels.
Well, that
I'm
last
still on the.
sack
I
puts
got
Murray
you on
and
the big
Cards in
screen,
a
bro.
tough spot. 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray is going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They do go for it. It's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K.J. Wright and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Watch the slant. Alert. Good. Trump. 58, come on. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Kill. Check three. Hey, check 24.
On first down, Wilson out to his left. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Rodney Gunter able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. To try again after the sack. Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rodney Gunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Don't get nervous. Alert flare. Check it back.
Wilson now. Throwing on third and long. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on third and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
Give him 3 on the game there. Second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Wilson. This complete to Lockett. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Back now in Seattle, Washington. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. From the gun, Wilson rolling to his right, and that is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to break. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage.
Everybody got
On first and 10, here's Murray. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Murray now on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole lot in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Being chased out left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Johnson on the counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Play fake. Murray. Flush to his right. Oh, now Murray has it stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Check 37. Hey, hey. SOS.
To throw is Wilson, escaping the pressure right. It's caught, Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 12, Murray. That'll be taken in by Damiere Byrd. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Murray now, 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got a 1st and 10. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's got a man complete. It's Clay. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Now Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Wilson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
43's the mic. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Go. Check 99.
Throwing now is Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. That's it. Switch it.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, shit.
And no, it's incomplete.
It
looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their second.
Hold on, bro. Nah, don't touch yourself out.
Seconds to go in the football game. They'll look to throw. Now, crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
19.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he can't get
we need to have a day where we go
taken
back
down.
to tax, bro. I'm trying to go, bro. I learned my lesson. I'm not going to be on that again. I'm not. Man, as a matter of fact, I'm not even going to pregame at all, bro, because I'm going to make sure I walk through in that motherfucker, bro. For real. I'm trying to go to taps, bro. How long you going to be in Vegas, bro?
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They'd like to avoid
nigga, you need to try and when we go to Cali, when I go to Cali on December, bro, you need to try and come too, bro.
That's what I said. I'll text you.
Bet, bro. Please come, bro. That shit gonna be fun as hell, bro. Cause I'm going with family, bro, but I still want you to come, bro. That shit, you are family, bro. So that shit, that's how I look at it. Really.
So the victory
I don't look
here
at you
for
no other way.
Seattle, and you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
But without question, when you force 4 turnovers,
for real,
you get to enjoy the spoils of
hey, bro, play that nigga again,
it's rare
bro.
that you force
Play
4
your
turnovers
cousin again,
and lose a
bro.
ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home.
Is he down for the rematch?
Celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
Shit, hold on.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
It's not good.
Really getting there, bro. Hold on.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering it. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition, ain't all that lane switching, this is what the game is.
Kurt, you here?
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Right on these two, right on these two. Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike 48, Mike 48. Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up. Watch the edge. Alert three.
Mahomes now on first down. And this is caught by Watkins. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
48 to Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. 48 Mike. 48 Mike. I got it. Chance. 36. Easy. Get wide. Check 52. Kill.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Six guys. Check 6 guys. Watch the ship.
Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the open. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Looking to throw on second down. Jackson flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts, 72 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Hey.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes steps away.
Hey, brother, who got the Ravens?
I got him.
And down he goes. Jalen Ferguson.
I got the Ravens, brother.
Able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Thomas. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Oh, and this one's tipped and intercepted.
Gosh,
He's picked off at his own 46.
Oh,
There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
A loss of 2 there, second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now Jackson. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he would be very close to a
Colin
first
got
down.
my sloppy
I see the
seconds.
close
I really
fist of
don't
the
give a fuck.
referee. And that means 4th down. The screen does get him 9.
Cause you know that new chick that you remember Colin, right?
He's tight end Boyle.
Yeah, so you know the girl that he's with right now, right? Maria, the Mexican chick.
They'll certainly take it as they
I used to
convert
fuck
on
the
4th
shit out
down.
of her, bro.
They'll
Haven't
fake the
heard
give to
calling me,
Ingram.
popping in the
Now
bed and
Jackson, nowhere
everything.
to escape,
And ain't got
and
my
he
sloppy
goes
seconds.
down.
I really don't give a
Off the
fuck.
edge,
And got
the
2
sack by
babies, not a
Reggie
bitch.
Ragland. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back
really
after the sack. 2nd and 19.
It was cool while it lasted, dog. That was my first time ever having sex with her. It was
Threw
funny,
everything
too.
off. It brings up 3rd.
That shit was
Well, we're not
fire.
playing 3 yards
Can't
in the
even
college
cap,
dust
bro. That
football
shit was
anymore.
funny.
I kind of get why those old school coaches
that
sometimes
nigga
didn't want to throw the
got her
football.
wiped
Because
up.
if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Oh, this nigga should burn this nigga.
Number 53.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Right here.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the
Your
execution
cousin
of that
really
defense
like that in
there?
Madden?
The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to
that
try and
nigga
find
Dayon
something.
is not
There's
gonna
nothing
make
available
playoffs.
there for him.
And
I missed it
the
by a little bit.
crossbar, no good.
Yeah.
A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it, and now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield.
They need a lot of work. He needs to make some trades, bro. He has no offense, bro.
On 1st and 10, here's
That nigga
Mahomes.
literally has no
Flush to his
offense,
right.
man.
He's going to take
It
a
makes
shot
me,
right away
I
for the
feel
end zone.
bad, bro.
And it's
That
knocked
nigga
away and
he is
incomplete.
getting
Defensively,
his
that's
ass
Earl
handed to him
Thomas,
every
the
time he
all-pro
plays.
safety, knocking it free.
Oh, shit.
So after the incompletion
Damn.
on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Yeah, bro.
36. Move.
He better. choose wisely on this next league that we do.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll buy some time right.
I don't know what that nigga thought he was gonna do.
Now he's gonna send this one deep right. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Hey, this nigga.
33 yards that time.
I'm like my phone, dog. Hey, bro, why are you doing that?
Bro, this nigga, it seems like he's not.
Operating for the red zone now. Mahomes dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Held the intended receiver once again, but it's going to be second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Now
it's Mahomes again, escaping the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson, there on the coverage.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
He's checking crowd.
On third down, here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
36 to Mike. I'm coming.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. Watkins, the intended receiver. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now it's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Jackson on first down.
Yep, Willie.
He's got it.
Fucking go.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
He was going to be on the bench.
Willie Snead. 41 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Tucker with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20.
Willie Snead.
As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
On first down, Mahomes rolling to his right. That's
a little like weak ass comeback routes, bro.
All right, 23 yards, the final tally. Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Stop this right now.
From the gun, it's Mahomes being chased out left. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So it's first and
I ain't leaving. I'm through on that, man.
with his second
Yeah, for
touchdown
real,
here this
bro.
first
I'm back
half.
to Chick-fil-A,
And the
bro.
Chiefs are going to
Chick-fil-A,
jump back in
they got
front.
the best.
Andy Reid never wanted to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Let me take it. No!
It's interesting that
Bro,
when
they
it
should
comes
let me
to
take
two-point
that
conversions,
back, bro.
even heavy run teams,
Bro, you
tend
damn
to
near
turn
would've
the
took
ball in
that back.
situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack on first down, Jackson forced out to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Looking for more there.
Bro, this nigga Tyreek Hill caught that.
Incomplete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
This game, bro.
Line of scrimmage, the 31.
Oh, he didn't catch that. I was gonna say, nigga.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Flushed out right. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
White, but he with
And
the
how
black
about this
all the
line
way.
out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
You talking about that one nigga that set the dude?
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. But gutsy call there. Yates in the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't
He's with the
work.
blacks
And you
all
just
the
wonder
way, bro.
what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
And he's going to be swallowed up.
I was on Instagram Live with this nigga, bro. This nigga
Alex
said I was like
Okafor picks up his second sack
I
of the
forgot what he
afternoon.
said, bro.
After the sack,
was
it's
nervous
second
as fuck
and
getting on
19,
live with
and the
this
road
nigga,
gets
bro.
a bit tougher from here. A pass down the middle is fought for and hauled in. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Every time you smile, it looks like your chin when you do that. Your ass got a minimized zoom in your shit. That motherfucker like an upside down Bar Simpson. Your ass got spider whistles on your shit. Your ass got frontal hair on your shit. Your ass got a soul in man on the backbone on your shit. Matter of fact, that motherfucker like a ladybug thing. Baby boy, that motherfucker.
Young and May, I swear, really trying to...
Throwing is Jackson. Steps away to his
How you
left.
trying to be a nigga, man? You
Nothing
are a
open
whole
downfield. He keeps it
girl,
himself
man.
for 11 and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of
Fuck
things
that,
into his
bro.
windows that just
You
weren't
are a
open.
Yeah, the
bitch.
interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision
Our
there.
jury
Yeah,
is
no doubt
lost.
about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Eluding the
I
pressure
drank that
right.
shit before.
Now he's going to use his
Yup,
legs.
that tequila is
Opted to
some-
run
I
for
like
the
that
decision,
tequila.
a good one. Picking up the first, getting
Bro,
14
my
yards on the scramble.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has
Bro,
happened. Do you adjust something? And he will take it
Let's
in
go,
for
man.
a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go, brother. Let's get it. What you do? You got to pick. Oh, touchdown. God damn.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness.
Noise
you
for
got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
Gamer,
if they're smart, they do.
A real gamer.
Tucker now to add the point after.
FaceTime this nigga Kevin and see if he's still up. Ask him what the name of that Young M.A. song was.
And the lead is now 2.
Something told me that you was up, bro. Hey, what was the name of that Young M.A. song again that you played?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I think I saw that bitch.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
Thank you, sir.
23-yard line.
What you on, bro? I'm over here watching this nigga Knack on YouTube playing his cousin in Madden.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next
drive. For Vegas, yeah, he need them all.
Offense, first
he
time
don't get no
touch the ball
fucks.
in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
he don't get no fucks, brother.
Because some teams script to start a half.
That nigga, he coming out to Cali with me in December too.
These things work well for us, and sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get out.
Don't be trying to show your tat, nigga. Like,
to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
I don't care. You still trying to show us you like this. But is your tat?
Kansas City touchdown.
Damn, hey, Knack, bro. Tyreek Hill, bro. You gonna have to stop him, brother.
As his guys are able to regain the lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Here's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Frank Clark able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. That's caught left side by the tight end, Boyle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys have now moved out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
I got tripped this side. We got 3. Check 26. And here we go. Watch the pass. 15. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Right there.
Mahomes now on first down. They'll roll him out right. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
36. Man out, man out, man out, man out. Switch. Get him. Hey, go. Switch gears. Back.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. On the move to his left. It's Kelsey on the ground. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Mahomes now on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now his second touchdown of this third quarter as they have taken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able
Willie Snead all alone. The 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys have now moved out in front. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Are you serious?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's second and long.
Easy.
Working from the gun, Mahomes, flush to his right. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Who was? Did you like Jesse?
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And I think that one might have been
Kurt, she ain't never like me, Kurt.
Out of bounds, so this will go only as incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game,
this nigga Keyshawn just said, but this nigga Keyshawn was like, Keyshawn said, Kurt, she ain't never liked me.
Stalling out. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away.
She did like Keyshawn, bro. For whatever reason, bro.
She did. 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard
bro, that is my brother, bro. Whoever got beef with Keyshawn, they got beef with me, and we can square up. And that's on everything, bro.
Yeah, now. Back then, it wasn't like that.
Nah, no, even back then,
Keyshawn did always mess with me.
Yeah, on my mama, bro. It was even like that back then, bro. Ain't shit changed. Yeah, but this nigga Kevin in the darkness shit, don't even know what the fuck he's doing, bro.
That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Jackson to throw again. Buying time to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I swear to God, I hate you. I'm just,
and this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Just to talk, I guess, because I haven't seen it in a minute. I don't. I know, but I won't. Again.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra time.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emmanuel Agba picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And this is that's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks
Ask
away.
Kevin, is he trying to get an apartment out there?
Returnable here from the 38.
That is on a stomping ground, bro.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
That lame ass part now, bro. This motherfucker's got
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yes, bro.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
No, you didn't.
Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Like, all right, you remember, like, all right, in the big ass.
They'll run on 1st down. Williams. Not able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Up there
the previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
You get it up there. In the middle.
10th carry. Here's Williams.
In the middle of them.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Do I know it?
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Yeah, so it's not even no just
he's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Again, it's Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
48 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Check three. Hey, watch it.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
I can get some last-minute shit. Uh-oh. Game over. Oh, shit, bro. I got to play smart, man. 30 seconds.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
I had to fucking win.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. Ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. The magazine, while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on, pedal to metal, when I put my foot on, I got to put on, I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton, receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. Recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a matching. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking. They don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game.
Making no dumb plays.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Nashville. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Down. 10-2 stop. Check three.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check 31. He's checking. Hey, I get it.
Now it's Tannehill. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Matt Judon leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 3rd down, Henry powering forward, fighting through, and he's got space. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Ready.
On 2nd and a yard, Tannehill, and the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
61, matchbox lights. SOS. Now.
Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Henry running right. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Joseph now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And now it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. To throw is Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
Humphries now to return. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. They keep it with Henry on first down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll try the right side with Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
18 Gator. Look at me. Go.
Now a give right side. It's Henry, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Set, ready? 50, plant. Check, 48's the mark. Yo. Ready?
This is Henry. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down. 6 guys. 22 jet bomber. Now.
They'll run for it with Henry. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Now Jackson. Snead's got it. The 40. 20. 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 84 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And did the Titans get this? Yes, Tennessee football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Show it up.
Yeah, big rip.
On 3rd down, Henry. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
General West.
They'll run. It's Henry. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Ready. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Come on. You better bring it.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jarrell Casey able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here's Tannehill. He will find Davis. That's complete. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, me and you on deck. On deck. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Sponge. 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 No, no, no. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Get it.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. On second down, here's Henry.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
60 outlaw. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On third down, Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Now it's Henry. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter two, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot, stay the course. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's fourth. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Right there.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll toss it to Henry. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in onside kicks.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Check. 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 Mike 54. Mike 54. 3 bud, 3 bud.
Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson steps away to his left. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss a one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Again, it's Henry. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. A toss right to Henry. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Throwing is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. 15 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Down.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Check 26, check 26. Yo, go, go. Check 13.
On second down, it's Henry, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Out. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight. Recon, 132 fighter. Get it.
They'll run it again with Henry. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. Back to throw, Tannehill. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Back now in Nashville. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a give, right side. Henry. And some room to maneuver. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. 55 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the pass.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. After the penalty, it's Henry. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move. 3 down, 3 down.
They'll try and run for it. Fighting through. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. And I think the ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Here's Tannehill. Trying to lay one up deep. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Buying time to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Being chased out left. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here.
Yo Trip is here, baby. Yo Trip is here.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Jackson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he goes out right around the 39. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike. Protein spill. No.
Tannehill now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Jackson's going to throw it, being chased out left. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour. And something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception. And we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
Y'all came to win.
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright.
Yep.
I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. The better you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch.